Hey everyone, in this video we're going to be covering the vertebrae and also the spinal cord. We've already talked about the basic bony landmarks of the vertebrae, like here's the body, here's the transverse processes, there's the spinous process, um, but I think that we're just mostly going to focus on that spinal cord for this video. Um, I just took the picture that's on your page and blew it up, and that's where I put all of the information, and we'll go through it piece by piece. Depending on your professor, they might give you this picture right here. This is the one I used as I was studying for the course, and I can show you this one as well after we have covered the majority of it, and I'll use it to explain 14, 15, and 16. But let's come back to this one. So, number one, we've got our spinal nerve. So, kind of like we talked about with like the brachial plexus and like the nerves coming through C5 through T1. Um, that those are spinal nerves. So we have our spinal nerve, and this information, it's motor and sensory, uh, and so you're gonna get information coming in and coming out. Um, So that's what we're trying to show right here in the blue and the purple. But we'll come back to that. Two, body of the sternum. We've already talked about it. Three is the gray matter. So here's your spinal cord. And if you remember looking at the brain, you have uh, your brain, that cut, and then it was like the white matter on the inside with the gray matter on the outside. As you come down into the spinal cord, it flips, and so you have white matter on the outside with gray matter on the inside. Number five, that's going to be your dorsal horn. If you remember learning the vocab, dorsal meaning the backside, that's definitely going to help here. And then number six being the ventral or the belly um, horn. Number seven is going to be your central canal. It's the very center of this in the black. Eight is going to be your dorsal root, so that's the purple. So again, you've got your spinal nerve coming in, and you're getting afferent, AFFERENT. You're getting afferent signals, meaning that the afferent, is bringing information to the spinal cord. Afferent is arriving. Or if you want to think about it as if somebody kicked you in the ass, you're going to feel it. Okay? Afferent. That information is going to come in, and then it's going to come back out for what your body's going to do and react with. So number nine is your efferent. It's exiting. Okay? Number 10 is that dorsal root ganglion. So this big round thing that we see, that is the ganglion. Whereas number 11, it's going to be the cell body of that sensory neuron. So there it is. That's a whole cell body. Number 12 is our gray commissure. That wraps around number 7, going down the spinal cord. 13 is the cell body for the motor neuron. So that motor that's exiting, that efferent, that cell body is sitting right here inside the spinal cord, right where that dorsal horn is. For 14, 15, and 16, we're going to scoot down to this other picture just because it actually has it in here. 14, 15, and 16, this is going to be our So we've got our endosteal layer and then meningeal layer. This is going to be our arachnoid layer, and then the pia surrounding it. Again, just so you can see it, this round thing right here is the dorsal root ganglion. Well, number 11, that's going to be the cell body. And that should be it. If you're wanting to review on the vertebral anatomy, here it is. Transverse processes. Um, these are the transverse processes. These are the facets. Spinous processes. Here's your lamina. Your vertebral foramen. And then intervertebral foramen. And that's it. So hopefully this video helps, and we'll see you in the next one. All right, I just want to give credit where credit is due. These are the books and the resources I used for the videos. So first we have Essentials of Human Anatomy by Dr. Kurt Walker. We then have Essential Clinical Anatomy by Keith L. Moore and M.R. Auger and Arthur F. Daly. I also used Structure and Function of the Human Body by Mark Nilsson and Jamie Garbett. The last book I have is The Concise Book of Trigger Points by Simon Neil Asher. And then I used the app called Complete Anatomy. As you've seen from the videos, it's amazing. If you can afford it, I suggest it. It's such a useful tool when learning this stuff. So that's it. Have a good day.